Namaskar. Welcome to the demo video on the EPS StarSoft software. I'm going to do the demo on the version 7.7.19, which is the latest version. Kindly note, the students who are going to get the 1-year license will not have the similar version number, but all the features will be the same. But for that 1-year license, the version number will be different for the differentiation. Kindly note it down. I'm going to explain the important features of the EPS StarSoft software. And since, as I said, since it is developed by KP Star1, many of the basic features available in the KP Star1 will be there in the EPS StarSoft software. So I'll be taking few of them also, and I'm going to focus mainly on the important features and tools exclusively developed for the EPS system of astrology. Now let me take you to the home page of the EPS StarSoft software. This is the home page of this EPS StarSoft software. Before going to the details on each page, let me start with the basic point, that is like KP Star1, you can see edit chart data, create chart data, open chart, save chart, all are the same. For example, if you click, create a new chart, you have to enter the details and birth time and city, and you can, if the city name is not there, you can click more places. Either you can choose from the data any place which is not available. You can get from the data, or you can go to the online, click online web search. You can you can enter the any place here, and you can click here, and you will show all the places under the particular name, and there all the details will be there. You can choose any one of that, and you can choose that zip code and pin code also. Through that also you can select, so that facility is available. So that any place it is missing in the database, you can select and you can add into the database. So that way you can do that. So this way, and also for the horary chart, you can same way, what are the things you are following in KP Star1 software, the same thing. Click the horary chart and you can choose the number and all this thing. And for the benefit of the, some students asked for this Vars Kundali Tithi Pravesh chart and chart for now, that is horary, that is time chart, that is all available. So this is the basic thing on the entry point of view. And this is the home page. You can see in the left hand side is called birth chart, and right hand side also there is one more birth chart. This is in the KP chart, it is in the South Indian chart. This is in the North Indian chart as of now. I will explain on that. You can see in the planet, planetary positions, and their Rasi Lord, Star Lord, Sublord, and Sub-Sublord of the each planet. Their positions have been given, and all the 12 cusp rulers, cuspal lordship, cuspal star lordship, and cuspal sublordship, and cuspal sub-sublord of the all the houses cusps have been given, and ruling planets at the time of the casting the chart, that all been shown here. And you can see on the right hand side the birth details of the native also will be shown here. Now let me come to the chart. You can see left hand side, it has got the birth chart in the as per the South Indian model. You can keep the cursor on this birth chart and right click. You will have the options to display. And now I have selected South Indian style. Suppose you want to change to the Rasi chart of the North Indian chart, that will be, you can change to according to your preference. Or you want to select the Bhavachalit chart, that Bhavachalit chart will appear. And suppose even in Bhavachalit chart, you want with the degrees, you can click this. You can see with each curve and the planets with their respective degrees also will be shown here. Suppose you want to use Eastern chart, that also you can choose it. So any of the your required chart, you can choose this. And same thing on the right hand side also. You can select this. You can see North Indian Rasi or Bhavachalit, Navamsha transit, a transit planet in natal chart, natal cusp, and South Indian style Navamsa transit and Eastern style also. I mean, suppose you want to check the transit chart of the North Indian chart, that you can choose here. So you can choose any one here on the left hand side, another one on the right hand side. So that is the benefit of this software. Because you can left hand side you can go with the North Indian Rashi chart, and right hand side you can go with the Bhavachali chart, or what do you call transit chart at your wish. Suppose the people who are following the South Indian chart, KP chart, they can choose this South Indian KP chart on the left hand side, and right hand side they can choose the transit chart. So that will be useful for them to check the transit, also check the North Indian, South Indian Bhava positions, everything they can check from here. So this will be more useful. And let below, before that, going to the tables, let me show here in the view horoscope transit chart. If you click, if you will get the transit chart. I mean that normally you would have seen in the KP star one. So the same thing. I mean all the planet and curves, and you can see the KP significators also. For suppose you want to compare KP significators along with that EPS also, you can do it. Then only you can also see the difference. So that is also you can check from here, and you can see there are other KP significators also separately given, and key planets, that is EPS. I mean these key planets, self significators, and North Indian charts. These three are special tools. For suppose if you click key planets, these are the key planets table exclusively for the EPS system. So when I'm going to discuss in the subject in the video course, then you will understand, so that you can open that key planets page also. Otherwise, what you can do, just you click Control K, that key planets will appear. Control G, self significator will appear. Control H, North Indian charts will appear. I will tell you what is the benefit of that one. Suppose when you are going to study the tables at the bottom, you can see these are the EPS tables. All the 9 planets tables are given in the Vimsotri Dasa order: Ketu, Venus, Sun, and Moon, Mars, Rahu, Jupiter, Saturn, and Mercury. In this Vimsotri Dasa order, all the 9 planets have been given the tables. This is called EPS mini table. It means you can see each planet, Ketu, Cuspal Lord for which house, Ketu is not having any ownership, occupying 10th house, 159 Cuspal Star Lord. Ketu is Star Lord for Lagna and 5th house and 9th Cuspal Star Lord, and Ketu is sublord for the 11th house. So each planet is owning not only which house, where it is occupying, star lord for which houses, sublord for which houses also have been given for each planet. That is the self signification of each planet as per EPS system. When Ketu, then second planet, that is Rasi Lord for Ketu also taken the same way, and star lord for Ketu. In EPS, whenever that Rasi Lord for a node is considered, that node also is considered as the secondary planet, or those things and all the theory portion. So I mean that you can learn from the theory, but just I would like to explain. So planet, star lord, and 2A level, that is called star lord or the star lord. In minimum we are taking in EPS 5 levels: planet, star lord or the star lord, sublord, and star lord or the sublord. So these 2A, that is 2A level means second level is moon, 2A level is star lord or the star lord, and star lord or the sublord. These levels are secondary levels. So to differentiate that, they have got the background gray color. So you can easily identify first level planet, second level star lord, third level sublord. They are the primary levels. 2A level, that is star lord of the star lord, and star lord of the sublord are the secondary levels. So this way only we are going to study each planet. These planet signification, self signification, and their rulers, star level, sub level, we are showing here. Apart from that, we have got these planets, support planet, Rasi Lord, conjoined planet, aspected by planet, aspecting to planet, and indirectly connected planets. All these things we are going to check. I will tell you how it has to be checked and all, how these table will be useful in doing that. Now, just you click on this table, that the K2 table, just you double click on this, you can see that this that is K2's EPS table, bigger table will appear. CL to CSL is the one which we are having here. You can see CL to CSL. This is the self-signification of all the 5 levels. You can see conjoined planet, aspected by planet, aspecting to which planet, and Rasilard which planet, Rasilard for which planet, and second planet. It means that you will understand only when you are going to study the IPS course. It means that planet which are all indirectly connected. So that planet name also will be shown here. So that way each planet, apart from their self-signification, what are the other planets are in association and associated with this planet by way of Rasilard or Rasilard for which planet, and a conjoined planet, aspected by planet, or aspecting or indirectly connected, everything has been given here. This is called this is the bigger EPS table. That the home page what we are having is smaller table. These bigger tables will be present in the another window. I will show you. But the facility here, you want to have a look at all the planets are associated with this planet can be shown by double click on this. And you can see that below that, there is one table this is called analyzer tables. I will explain about this analyzer, that module that is different, but these modules are all in different screen. But for the benefit of the user, all the tables can be seen in the home page itself. One more thing also, just you right click on this window. This is pop-up window. Right click on this window. You will have one more table called house grouping table. This is the house grouping table. This is a different window, different page. We are going to have this house grouping table. Like EPS table will be a different page. House grouping table will be a different page. And analyzer, this is the analyzer will be in a different page. For the benefit of the user, to who can verify all the tables in the home page itself, this facility has been given. This this house grouping table is a different table, based on the EPS table only, but how it has been designed and all, I will be explaining in the video course. So now you can swap to again EPS table or house grouping table. Anyway, anything you can change at your wish. So you can close this one. Now, one more thing also I will tell you, here up to star lord or the sublord only is given, right? So there are some points, sometimes we can also check the sublord. What you can do, you can go to the options and settings, you can go to the preference, you can see here, show sublord in EPS. If you click the show sublord in EPS, then automatically you will have the save and exit. You can see preference successfully saved. You will have that sublord also shown on the home page. For that, we have to refresh it. You can see now sublord row is added to the each table. You can see Ketu sublord is Sun, and Venus sublord is Rahu, and Sun sublord is Venus. So that way all the planet sublord also will be added. So if you prefer to check along with the sublord also, you can do it. That can be kept as the preference. But in general, sublord is used only in some occasions. That when in what occasions, in what time situation we are going to use that. All these things I will be explaining in the video course. So just I would like to tell you the feature available in this. So I have talked about that EPS tables. Then I was telling about the birth chart and significators in this home page. I was telling that you can see there are options on the top to show the APS table, or you can see the on the right hand side small table of your choice. You can do it. Suppose if you want to, when you are checking this table at the bottom, you want to refer to the birth chart. What you can do, you cannot go back every time on top and do it. Either you can click the show natal chart. So you can see that natal chart which is there on top that has come here, right? So that will appear. So if you have chosen the North Indian chart, that North Indian chart will appear here. Suppose if you have chosen Eastern chart, it will appear here. So that way you can do that. Suppose you want to have the problem with the North Indian chart, you need to have both the Rasi chart and also Bhavachali chart. So for the benefit of that, there's one option called, if you click Control H, or you can show here in the view horoscope North Indian charts, Control H. If you click that, you can see this Bhavachali chart and Rasi chart together will be shown here. You can move anywhere. You can move this table anywhere for your understanding. Suppose you are checking Mars planet, Mars where it is posted, Mars is conjoined with which planet, Mars is aspected by which planet. All these things we can check with this small birth chart of the North Indian style. Or you can also keep open that South Indian chart also. Anyway, any chart you can check at any place. That is the better option. In the EPS StarSoft. So you need not go back to that page or go back to that level. Or you have to scroll down or scroll up to see this birth chart. Not required. I think we're able to understand. One more thing also, there is one thing called a self-significator. All the individual planet self-signification also can be shown in a small screen by way of, suppose, Control G. Suppose if you click Control G, you will have this self-significator tables of all planets. The benefit of this self-significator table, you will be understanding when you are going through the video course. So you can enter Control G, or you can click View Horoscope. You can see self-significator. Control G, or you click this but then if you click this, that will appear. Now it is still, since already open, it is closed. So I think you're able to understand. You can open the self-significator table, or you can open that birth chart on the while you are studying these EPS tables. I think you're able to understand, right? So now I'm going to tell you, would have seen that all the planets are having some houses. Cuspal Lordship occupying house, CST and CSL. What are the houses are represented by or signified by that a particular planet is shown here. You can see that some planets are having blue color, some planets are having, some houses are shown with the blue color, some houses are shown with the red and green. So how it is done? I will show you. You can see the event, you can see on top it is given EPS tables and EPS plan, DBAS planners. That is Dasa, Bugdi, Antra, Sukshma planets. That is Saturn Dasa, which period to which period, and Saturn Antra. It means Moon Bugdi. Moon Bugdi is given because Saturn Dasa, Saturn Antra itself has come, so that the period is given next to it. And Saturn Dasa, Moon Bugdi, and Saturn Antra, Saturn Sukshma, that time it is running. You can see the mini Vimsoti Dasa table of the running period that is also shown here. You can also choose, the required format also, and you can see Dasa Navigator. If you click, you can see all the planets, all the Dasa periods we can see here. That also you can, you can choose here, and whether you want to make it as Dasa, Bugdi or Antra, or Dasa, Mahadasa, Antar Mahadasa, Antar Dasa, Pratyantar Dasa, that format also you can change. So now, in that heading, you can see Event General Prosperity. This EPS system software is based on the event. General Prosperity event has been selected by default. Whenever you create a chart, by default, it will take the General Prosperity event only. Okay, so suppose you want to change to any other event. Suppose you want to check check a birth chart for the event of health, or event of marriage, or abroad travel, or job prospects. So there are many events already stored in the software. So you can choose any one of them according to your requirement, or you can just check with the General Prosperity also. I will show you how it has to be done. You can see at the bottom, there is one menu called EPS Event. If you click this EPS event, you can see all the tables of the EPS tables. You have selected sub-lot also, no? Because of that, all the tables in the home page, we show only the small table of the each planet. Right here, it is a bigger table of all levels, so that each planet's tables are bigger. Each planet and their support planets, everything is shown here, and it is also shown within the Vimsoti Dasa order only. You can see all the planets one below the other, all the planets have been shown here. Now you got the option also. You want to show these the planets as per the Vimsoti Dasa order or current DBAS. Suppose now running period is Dasa Bhukti is the Saturn Dasa. No? So the Saturn Dasa is shown first. That is Saturn planet EPS table is shown first. Then you can see that Moon Bhukti is shown next. Then remaining planets will be shown in the Vimsoti Dasa order. Or you want to compare, check 2-3 planets, select planets. No, I want to see Venus planet EPS table. You click Venus and Sun. You can, in the order also, you can choose the order and the process. That EPS table will appear of your choice of arrangement. It will be shown here. Venus has come first, and what do you call that? Next planet is Sun will be shown next to that. So that facility also is being given here. And since the sub-lot is some charts, when charts are conjoined planet, aspected planets, are many things there. One planet itself will cover the whole screen also sometime, that EPS table, the bigger table, right? So that is one thing that we have to keep it in mind. In the EPS table, more than 1 or 2 planets we cannot see at the same time in the EPS page. But in the home page, small tables, we can see all the 9 planets at a stretch. And whenever you want to see the extended planets, the tables, the bigger table, you can click there and you can see there itself. I think you are able to understand. Now, I was telling about the events. You can see event is general prosperity. This is the default event. Below you can see prime A, secondary B, supportive C. These 3 A, B, C are favorable houses. Out of the 12 houses, which are the houses are coming under the favorable for the particular event will be shown with A, B, and C category. A is primary, this B is secondary, and supportive house for the particular event. And D1, D2, D3 are coming under the unfavorable. We can say detrimental, less detrimental, that is bad, that is D1. Moderate detrimental, that is D2, and primary detrimental houses are D3. So these are all unfavorable, these are all favorable. So now if you click here, you can get pop-up a drop-down box. You can see many events are already been stored. You can choose any of the event which you want to select. Suppose you want to check the event, for example, for the child natal. Child first natal. Natal means birth chart. If you want to check the event for the horary, you can choose the first horary also. There are many type of events. You can choose any one of them, and you can see once you have chosen the event, you can see the ABC houses and D1, D2, D3 houses. The houses also are changed. You understand? The primary house is 5th house, secondary house is 2 and 11, supportive is 1, 3, 7, 9, and less unfavorable is not there. Obstacle causing houses 6, 8, 10, 12 for the child, and primary unfavorable house is 4th house. These houses have been, that software will show those houses according to the event we are selecting, and you can see that houses indicated by the planets in the EPS table. The primary house, the prime A, that is 5th house. The 5th house will be shown in the green color. Because the font is very small, you're not able to differentiate. A grade houses will be shown in the green color. B grade, that is secondary houses, will be shown with the blue color. You can see 11 is in blue color. 1, 3, 7, 9 C grade houses will be shown with the light blue. So green, dark blue, and light blue. The houses signified by each planet will get the color respective to the A or B or C on the favorable side. On the unfavorable side, D2 and D3. this detrimental will be shown with the dark red. And that D1, if it is present, that will be shown with the light red. I think you're able to understand. Light red houses will be shown with the, light red means it is less unfavorable. D3 means dark red. And D2 means, that is also dark red, but there will be some difference. So, it has been made in such a way that red color combination is given to the unfavorable, and green and blue, dark blue and light blue for the favorable. So that is the beauty of this. So you can see each planet in CL, OCC, CST, whether the planet is having favorable houses or unfavorable houses, that will be easily indicated by the colors. And one more thing also, you see this, that event and the houses, whatever has been given, you can edit. And also, if you want to create your own event, you can create and test it also. For that, what you have to do, go to the tools and settings. You can see events and settings. If you click this, you will get such a option where you can create your own event. Suppose you want to create an event, add an event. Suppose you click and add an event. If you make it as a test, you can type any name here, and you can choose. Suppose you want to make cusp 1 for the A grade, and cusp 2, house 2 for the B grade, and cusp 8 is for the obstacle, that is D2, and 12th house is D3. So you can allot all the houses under any of these A or B or C, D1, D2, D3. If you allot it, then, and you save it, then that name, you can give the name to that, and that will get saved. Once you created and saved the event, you have to reselect the event from the drop down box, then only it will get generated. So that selected event with the houses what you have given, that will be automatically given to the all the planets and their significations. So that way also you can create your own event, or you want to edit the event. Suppose after some time you feel that, no, I want to give this house for, instead of D1, I want to give to D2, or instead of D2, I want to give to C grade. So according to your experiment, you can also do that. I think you're able to understand, right? So that way, so it is asking for something, since I have already gave it. So let me to choose test. So what I will do, test event, I am making 1, 2, and third house is, and you have to give all colors to the, all houses should be assigned to some houses, right? Some colors. Sixth house is D1, and seventh house is C grade. Eighth house is D2, ninth house is C grade, 10th house is B grade, and 11th house is A grade, and 12th house is D3. Once you have given it, test event I have given, save and exit. So are you sure to make changes in event database? Yes. Okay. Event record saved. Now once it is done, then what you have to do, you have to click the drop down, and you have to check that test event. I think spelling mistake, I have not properly entered. Instead of event, I have given EVET. You choose this. So once you have clicked that one, what will happen? You can see the houses, whatever I have given, A, B, C, D1, D2, D3 have been given. It is coming under the that respective houses under the respective A, B, C, and D1, D2, D3. Similarly, all the houses also of the EPS table also get the same colors what we have given. I think you're able to understand, right? That is the benefit of the EPS tables. With the help of the event, we can choose the that particular event, and when we are going to the home page, you can see the houses. The event name will appear, and all the houses will get the colors what we are given. So that is the benefit of this software, event-based software. So unfavorable houses will be shown. Clearly we can identify favorable houses also, we can identify clearly. And one more option also it is there here, self-significators. If you click the self-significator, you can see all the planets each planet's self-significators alone is shown here in this table. And you can see one more thing called planet colors. Planet color means, suppose I have explained in detail with the example charts in the video course. When you are studying each planet self-signification from CL, OCC, CST to CSL, you see in EPS table, we are going to study each planet self-signification at all levels, CL to OCC to CST and CSL, not just with the CL and OCC. So when you are going to study, based on that, if you feel Ketu occupying 10,000 first cuspal star lord, so you want to see that, no, that for that particular event, for example, for the event is general prosperity itself, because I have given the event also, the houses selected also accordingly only. Suppose for this event, you feel it is good for the general prosperity. I want to give this a good planet, favorable K planet. The second planet, K, Venus, representing Ketu, having some weakness, 6, 8, and 4, some weakness are there. But favorable grouping, very good houses are there. So you want to give this one, you can allot any of these colors according to your preference for each planet. Suppose you Ketu, you want to give green color because favorable. Some weakness there at the second planet, you can give light green. Favorable can be used for the colors for the favorable planets. You can use light green, dark blue, and light blue. These 4 colors we can use for the favorable. For the unfavorable, you can use light red and dark red. And moderate, we can, if it is, you can use this dark brown also you can use. And if it is a mixed significator, it is having both favorable and unfavorable, you can use light pink or dark pink. They're all mixed. So, I mean that the dark brown you can use for anything according to your convenience. This is to, I will tell you what is the benefit of this one. Suppose we are given Ketu here. Suppose Venus is also having favorable houses, 6th lord occupying 8th house and some weakness, but favorable 9, 11, 5, 9, 3 are good. Suppose you want to give Venus is a mixed significator. We can give them, dark, that pink shade. It is indicating mixed one. Suppose Saturn 2, 3, 2, 8 and 12 and 6 and 7. It is having mixed. It is both favorable and unfavorable. Suppose you feel that any planet is completely unfavorable. For your understanding of on the colors, suppose Jupiter is Lagna Lord, 4th Lord occupying 4, close to 5th cusp and 12th cuspal sublord. Suppose you want to give Jupiter is a light red. So, actually this is not light red, but being the 12th sublord, you want to give some differentiation from Saturn. You want to say that Jupiter has got some weakness. You can give light red. You can, the same way you can give for all planets some colors. Mercury is good, you can give dark green. And suppose moon is having mixed one, you can give either the pink shade or you can give the blue shade. And 9th house, that is sun is 9th lord, 10th occupant, you can give light green. The same way you can give any colors according to your understanding. With the color you can see, yes, moon has got mixed significator, sun has got green is favorable, Mercury is dark green is more favorable. Once you set the colors, what will happen, like the houses according to the event, how the in the tables, how the houses have got the color, you can see the planets itself, whether it is in the ruler or in the support columns, the planets itself will get the color. You can see, I will show you in the home page, you can see all planets will get the respective color what we have assigned. You can see for Rahu, Mars, we have not given there. So they have not, they are not showing with any color, but it is advisable you can give, spend some time on the self-significator for the particular event. That planet in its self-signification, what color it can, you can assign whether it is favorable or unfavorable or mixed. So what extent that color will indicate. You can manually assign the color. That is the benefit of that. So you can see based on that, you can see that Venus is get all Venus, all pink mixed one. And you can see moon also the same way, all pink shade. And if you look at the Mercury planet, the Jupiter is light red, but the star level, 12 level, all having mixed one. This will be more useful in identifying the rulers favorable or unfavorable. Similarly, as I said, double click on this planet, you will get that EPS table. In supports also, with the help of the color, we can identify whether that planet is conjoined with the green color planet or blue color planet or mixed planet. We can easily locate that one. Understand? You can just, if you click Control G, you can see these self-significator tables again. You can see the same colors what we have assigned. That also will be shown here. So that is the advantage of this exclusive, this version. So you can have that manually. You can assign the colors to each planet according to the event. Once you change the event, or if you edit the any birth time, or if you close the chart, then if you come back, then all the colors whatever you have given, it is will get erased. You have to redo that, because when the event change, automatically self-signification strength will change. That favorable can become unfavorable. So that way, you know that you cannot use the same color for all the events. I think you are able to understand. So now I have explained on the EPS table, and here you can see there is one more called overall analysis. If you click this, you can see that overall analyzer table will appear here for your reference. All these things benefit I will tell you later when are coming to the analyzer page. And you can see that DASA navigator, you can open the DASA navigator also here. You can check there's DASA navigator here also. If you want to check the birth chart also, you can show the birth chart, you can show here. And as I told you, what is your preferred birth chart? If it is South Indian or North Indian chart, that will come here. What is there on the home page, we are on the main left hand side chart, that will be shown here. So now since I have chosen the South Indian chart, that chart is coming. I think you're able to understand. Now I have covered this EPS page and event also, and coloring also I have covered. Now you look at this, there is one menu called HG, that is house grouping. If you click this house grouping, you will be taken to the house grouping page. In the house grouping page, there are menus. You can see many menus, the house grouping, key planets, pilt, ruler supports, overall analysis, and natal chart, cuspal, self-significator, navigator, show graph, KP shades. Many tools are available here. Importantly, you can see the house grouping tables. What is house grouping table? What we are seeing on the EPS page. EPS table, we have got the self-signification, conjunction aspect, all these things. So all those things will be shown in a different manner. Favorable houses, Ketu's favorable and Ketu's unfavorable houses are shown one below the other. I think you're able to understand, because Ketu, if you look at the Ketu Kaspal Lord occupying for 10th house and Kaspal star for Lagna. And let me take this Venus for your better understanding, because Venus is 6th Lord and 11th Lord. Now 6th house for the event is coming under the bad. So 6 is shown on the unfavorable side. You can see unfavorable 6, 8, and 4. Favorable 11, 9, 5, 9, 3. The favorable houses of the Venus are shown in one row, and unfavorable houses of the Venus is shown in the next row. So to differentiate favorable and unfavorable houses separately. And you can see there is one more column called significant sign lot. All these things I will explain in the EPS video course. What is the significant sign lot and ruler link planets and houses and support planets, self houses. All the houses which are shown in the EPS table, they are grouped under this house grouping table for our better understanding on the grouping of houses. There is one more tool here. You can see this house grouping. You can see module 1. Module 1 means each planet's favorable and unfavorable one below the other will be shown here. You understand? For Ketu, you can see Ketu in the star of Mars, and sub-2 level is Rahu, and sub-level is Mercury. Now, Ketu's unfavorable shown below, but Ketu is not having any unfavorable. Mars unfavorable is 12th is shown below. But if you click module 2, each planet favorable only will be shown on the top, and unfavorable of the same planet will be shown below that. So favorable we can study separately, unfavorable also we can separately, the same manner. how we have studied for favorable, unfavorable together, we can study favorable separately, unfavorable separately, and same columns are the same. So, I mean, there are many things, then rulers link, sign link, many things are there. So, this table is going to be more useful. And one more point is that can see the background shade of each planet has got some blue color and red green color and some green, light red, light green. Many colors will be given at the planet's background. This is called key planet shades. Please understand the color what we have assigned in the home page. In the EPS page, we have given some color to the each planet according to the self-signification. That we have given manually. But these colors have been given by the software itself according to the event, according to the ABC D1, D2, D3 scoring. The software itself will give some color. As per some program, it has been given. It is all under experimental stage. So sometime it will be, sometime it will be correctly showing that. Sometime it has to be updated. So that and all, you can follow as it is also. But you have to be careful in following these colors. Okay, this is only two indication. For example, this is called key planet shades. You can see if you click key planets, you can see all the planets self-signification, favorable, unfavorable, shown one below the other. And you can see some score has been given by the software. And accordingly, the difference between favorable and unfavorable score, based on that score, that sorting order has been given. Sorting order means each planet Mercury is first rank. Please understand this rank is on the keep Mercury only, not the as a Mercury star level, sub level is not a combined levels rank. It is self-signification of the Mercury. Mercury is first rank planet for the event. And the second rank is Mars. So that way, that accordingly, the color has also has been given based on the favorable and unfavorable that shades. Some program has been designed accordingly. It is given the color. So that will give a blue means, okay, it is a moderate. Green means that is good. Dark green means very good. So that pink means mixed one. So the same way, how we are assigning the colors in the EPS page, we have assigned the colors for each planet. The same way only it is also doing that, but there will be difference. So that I have clearly given with explanation in the video course. So that you have to keep it in mind. So now let me come back to this house grouping. We have talked about the house grouping table, module 1 and module 2, and I was telling about the key planets also. And there is one more thing called important table. We have been in the software, in the video course, I have been using this often. Separate video for each example chart, I have used this table, PILT table. That is called a PILT table. Is an important tool wherein it has got a lot of features. And those things and all, if I explain, you will not be able to follow. Only when you are going to watch the video course, you will understand. And even in the video course also, I have not used all the tools, features available here. But I have used only the important features. But during that doubt clearing sessions, I can explain and what are the other features and what are their benefits. But I will tell you, here, the key planet shades, as per the software, is shown here. And all 9 planets, like EPS table, all 9 planet to the star lord of the sublord, all 9 planets are shown here. Their rulers, Ketu in the star of Mars, Mars in the star of Rahu, and Ketu in sub of Mercury, and the star lord of the sublord is Mars. If you keep the cursor on that, you can see within bracket the self-signification of that Ketu. Mars self-signification. 5th lord, 12th lord occupying 10th house, and after that oblique there is a dash. That second person is indicating if that Mars is a star lord for any houses, that will be shown there. But after that slash, it has got 11th house. It is indicating 11th house cuspal sublord Mars. So wherever you keep the cursor, that planet self-signification will be shown within bracket with the divider. That is the benefit out of that. And one more thing also. What are the benefit of this? Each planet rulers are shown, Rasi Lord are shown, and all planet supports conjunction, aspect, indirect, connected. All the planets are associated with this planet. Each planet are shown under the support columns. Now, you want to know, suppose Mercury is the favorable key planet, right? So we have already seen that Mercury. You can click self-significators here. That colors, whatever we have assigned there, it will be shown here. You can see Mercury is strong, favorable, green, dark green planet. So you want to know which planets are having that Mercury in their rulers or in supports. If you click Mercury is on the bottom, if you click Mercury all levels, or you want to check, okay, Mercury at the first level means planet, second level, second is star lord, 2A level is star lord of the star lord, sublord is third level, fourth level is star lord of the sublord, and 2 3 means star level and sub level. 1 2 3 planet, star lord, sublord. 2 3 4 means star lord, sublord, and star lord of the sublord combined levels. You want to know the role of these planet in combined levels or individual levels or all levels, you can choose. Suppose you want to check sun, click all levels. Wherever sun is playing role as the ruler, sun is a free planet because star symbol is there, that asterisk symbol indicating it is untenanted planet. No planet will be in the star of sun. So sun can be there only for sun, and all other planets, which are the planets are having the sun in the supports. You can see Ketu has got sun supports, Mars has got sun, Rahu has got, all planets are having sun. Venus is Rasilad itself is sun. So which planet you are selecting at what levels, in that level, whether it is ruling as a ruler or in support, that will get highlighted. Suppose you want to check Jupiter's ninth rank planet at all levels. You can see Jupiter wherever it is present, Jupiter for the planet, Jupiter is sublord for Mars, and for all other planets, Jupiter is only at the supports. So that way you can selectively, suppose you want to see where Moon is playing as the star lord and sublord, click star lord and sublord. So sun, no, moon is having sublevel is moon, and Saturn is sublevel is moon, and no other planet is having the Saturn and moon in the star level because moon is a free planet, untenanted planet. So you can selectively select the planets and check their role in the PILT table, that is planetary interlink theory table. Or you can make KP check all. You can see all planets. KP means key planets. Key planets, all shades of the key planets will be given to each planet at the rulers column, Rasi column, support column. So you can easily identify the role and impact of these planets in the rulers and also in the supports. Suppose you want to see, no, I don't want to use these colors. I want to use, you can clear planet grids, all things will be erased. Instead of these colors, whatever the colors we have manually assigned according to our understanding, you can use, you can replace these colors into this. How to do that? Use EPS colors. You click this, you can see these colors will change. Now you do the same process, or you can click KP check all. You can see all planets will get the colors what we have manually assigned, that also can do it. So that also will be more beneficial to understanding each planet's role in the rulers and also in supports. That will be more useful in finding the ruler's link. All these things technically, if I take, you will not be able to follow. When you are going to study the EPS course, you will understand. There are many tools, DBA, PILT, and combined level study, compare mode, and significators. Many things are there. All these things and all, I mean, then I will be explaining. Some features I have explained in the video course, but other features according to the requirement, I will explain in the doubt clearing sessions also. I think you are able to understand this one. And here also you want to check the Sun Navigator, you can do that. And you want to check the, what do you call, birth chart also, you can, natal chart, you can check it, right? So that also you can do it. And you can see show graph. There is one option called show graph. This graph is actually, please understand, these are all only as under the what do you call experimental page. Please do not blindly follow this one. Favorable and unfavorable score, based on that this will show this graph. But sometime because for some event unfavorable houses may be there, but only grouping of houses only going to make favorable or unfavorable, but software will not look into that. houses are present, it will give some score, and it will go unfavorable house score will be more, so it will have more red also. So please do not blindly follow that. They are all under the experimental page, but you can follow these colors what you are assigning, and follow the key planet, sorry, keep EPS table. That will be more useful. So now I have covered that house grouping, and let me take you to the one more tool called analyzer. And analyzer, please understand, the analyzer, I have not done any video on this analyzer, because this is also under experimental only. This is an advanced table, and this will be more useful only when you are confident with the EPS and house grouping table. Then only you can make use of the analyzer table, because analyzer table we cannot take it as a shortcut, and we cannot take it as a confirmed one, because that will have some ranks also, that this planet is this rank for this planet for this event and all. Please do not blindly follow that. This has been done in keeping in mind it is like a semi-automated only, but still it is under experimental or development stage only. So please do not follow that. Follow that blindly, but that is an important table which will be more useful also. I will explain some features on that. I will do that. Now I will take you to the analyzer page. If you click the analyzer page, you will get all the 9 planets, like EPS table. All the 9 planets analyzer table will be shown one below the other. From Ketu to Mercury will be shown one below the other. In that you can see favorable and unfavorable houses, 1 to 4 rank. This is self-significations of the table. I mean, each planet self-signification, no, that CL, OCC, CST, and CSL. Those houses, according to some parameters, it has been shown under first rank or second rank or third rank or fourth rank houses. And unfavorable also the same way. And the planet is the source, and star lord and star lord of the star lord Rahu, that is effect. Sublord and star lord of the sublord is result. That way it has been shown, and all the houses are shown. They got many things will be in the bracket, something will be some special indicator. All these things and all will not be able to understand. So when time permits in the video course, I will explain in the doubt clearing session. And you can see there is one more thing called overall. All the houses signified by the planet, star lord, and sublord, source and effect, combinedly all the houses will be shown. So that will be more useful in finding the overall favorable houses and unfavorable houses of the particular event by the particular planet, Ketu planet. You can see this is talking about only the self. The planet, Rasi Lord, conjunct planet, aspected planet, support planets will not be shown here. For that, what you can do, this is 1 to 4 rank. If you go with the 1 to 6 rank, you can click 1 to 6. It means the yellow background. Here, unfavorable side, orange background. These houses are signified by the support planet. Within the support planet, fifth rank and 6th rank are higher. Then 7 and 8. You can see if you click all, you will get all up to 9 ranks. There are 9 ranks for each planet that houses under the supports and self, all are grouped under this one. So the favorable separately, unfavorable separately be shown here, and you can move to the right also. You can see that the houses you can see, and you can see some qualities and their score and their final score. They are all given, that is called quality table. Keeping in mind, so that will give we can try to give the semi-automated output. So though we have taken some more pain in that, still it is under the fine-tuning stage only. So the most important, you have to focus on the EPS table, then house grouping table. Importantly, PILT table will be more useful. Then only, if at all required, you can go with the analyzer page. Okay, so that is the benefit of the analyzer page. One more thing here, overall planets cuspal sublord. It means EPS all, you can see all overall for each planet is given at the end. Na? Only the overall of all planets, overall output alone is shown here. So all the 12 cusp sublords and their ranks have been shown here. This will be more useful, I mean, when you are going to study properly. Okay, that way you can do it. Suppose you want to check each planet, EPS table here, house grouping table here. Suppose Ketu showing like this, but I want to check the EPS table. Just double click on this K2. You can get this EPS table as a pop-up window, like it was happening in the home page. Then you right click on this pop-up window, you can get the house grouping table. So EPS table, house grouping table, analyzer table can be studied together at any page. That is the benefit of this software. So all the pages are dynamic. It is not having any, fixed tables, not static. All are dynamic. You can work on that, right? So you can see in the even it is also possible in the EPS also. Here you want to check Ketu, Venus. Double click on this Venus. You will get the Venus EPS table open. So that way you can do that, and you can see on top Dasa, Bugdi, and Antra all the events also. And you can sort the planets according to the rank. It is Ketu second rank, Venus sixth rank. Please do not, blindly follow that. It is all given. That software is giving this rank based on some score, not based on the house grouping effect. So we cannot blindly follow that. That you have to keep it in mind. Or you want to show as per the DBA, the Dasa Bugdi Antara sorting, that also will be shown. Because it will be normally shown with the Vimsoti Dasa order. You want to show as per the Dasa order, the Saturn Dasa, Moon, Bugdi, and Mercury Antara. If you click that one, so accordingly that order will be shown. So that also you can do that. So I think you are able to understand that DBA planets and the sorting order. Sorting order means according to the rank. The DBA sort means according to the Dasa Bugdi Antara. Right? You can see the Dasa Bugdi Antara as per that it has been shown. And you can see there is one more thing called quality all. What is quality all? If you look at the analyzer all, final quality and score at the end for each planet has been given, right? These tables are shown with the names in the quality all. It means Ketu planet, first level, second level, third level, 2A and fourth level, what favorable quality and score and unfavorable quality and final score, what this is the formula, what according to the program it is given. That is also will give some idea about that. And all these things I can explain only in the doubt clearing session whenever time permits. Okay, so this table, all the 9 planets quality table is shown here. Even here also, if you click on the Ketu, double click on the Ketu, you will get that house grouping table, or right click EPS table in the pop-up window, it will appear. You can move anywhere. So you can verify any table at any place. And you can see quality all I have checked. You can see DBA, Dasa Bugdi Antara. Based on the quality tables, Saturn Dasa, Moon Bugdi, Mercury Antara is running. So you can see in the left-hand side, this first column is for Saturn Dasa from this period to this period. After this, Mercury Dasa, this period to this period. And Ketu Dasa, this period to this period is shown here. Within that Saturn Dasa, running Moon Bugdi is this period to this period. That Moon quality table is shown here. Within that Moon Bugdi, which Antara, Mercury Antara is running, which period to which period. That is shown here. So suppose now that the planet that native is running up to March 2024, Mercury Antara under Moon Bugdi under Saturn Dasa. You can do the comparative study, combined study of these 3 planets and give the prediction. Suppose if you feel Mercury is having some weakness, and after Mercury, Ketu is coming. Ketu, how it is that you can check with this, you can also give the predictions based on that. Here also, just without giving the prediction, just based on this, double click on this planet and you will get that EPS table and verify that EPS table and give the predictions also. This is going to be very good. You can scroll down and you can choose the required suppose you want to check Rahu Antara. Rahu is there at the bottom. You want to check Rahu. Click the Rahu Antara. That period will be shown. And within this Bugdi, Rahu Antara period, it will be shown here. I think you're able to understand. So that way you can easily do it. This will be more useful in the comparative study with the help of the quality table. So that way I have given that, and cuspal lots for the reference, each planet, cusps, rulers, if you want to check, you can do it. And some other utilities also there, and the key planets. If you click the key planets, that key planets page will open. So these are the important tables. Suppose I mean, you want to from one table to one page to another page also, you can just click and you can move from home page, from the analyzer to the house grouping, or house grouping to the home page. All you can use from one table, one page to another page, you can easily shift. That benefit is there. So these are the important tables: EPS table, extend mini table homepage, and EPS bigger tables, and house grouping tables, and importantly field tables. These are the tables are more useful in our analysis. Those tables only I have taken in our example chart analysis, because if I take all the tables it will not be useful, but these are the tables are very much important. Once you have understood the EPS table, then you can take the filter table. That is the reason filter table analysis I have given as a separate video for all the examples. So then only you can differentiate, you can identify the difference, and you can get, first of all, you have to get experience with the EPS table. And analyzer table and quality table and all, I have not analyzed any chart. That is not required also, but over the period of time, you can also learn that, I mean, as a supportive one. Suppose you want to get that overall analyzer output, just click overall analysis here. You can see all 9 planets, overall houses, favorable, unfavorable, and score everything. You can open in the home page also. So it means what? Each and every page are interconnected. You need not go to any page. If you are there on one page, you need not come back to another page to check that page output and all. EPS table can, from the EPS you can check the house grouping, analyzer, and vice versa. That is the benefit of it. And in each and every page you can open that birth chart also, and self-signature tables also, key planets tables also. I think you're able to understand. And another features like utilities, if you go, just birth time and house rotation and muhurta and today's RP sign lot, these things and all you would have seen in the KP Star One software itself. I mean, those things and all, I mean, if you click this one, no, you can see that cuspal at intervals for the, I mean, for example, for the particular time, for Lagna, 12 cusps duration have been given. Rasi lot, star lot, sub lot, their duration we can easily identify. So that many options are there, that all present already there in the KP Star One. Those things and all, whatever it is there in the KP Star One, that is important tools have been present here in this EPS StarSoft software also. I think I have given the most of the important features of the EPS StarSoft software, and this software has got a very good features, and it is not like just we are going to get only the, so for example, KP significators output. So with this only we are going to give the predictions. It is not like that. We are going to study each planet's signification left to right and top to down, along with the support planet. Their method of analysis is different way. Everything is been given in the video course. Accordingly only I will be explaining and teaching also. For this, without the software, you will not be able to do it manually. So that is the advantage and of the software. But because of that only, for to benefit the students, I mean, this software has been made available for free for 1 year. And after that, students have to purchase. That this 1 year subscription free is given for as the introductory offer to the video course, along with the video course which is we are launching on 24th October. But I mean, in future only it has been, we can decide whether it is going to be extended by the KP Star One, or it is only as a timely offer. So I mean, that and all periodically will update on that. So I think you are able to understand the important what do you call features of the, I think I have covered most of the things. So if any sort of things which are missing, if you find that, we can discuss in the video, I mean, in the doubt clearing sessions also. So I mean, I think I have done with this, and we will close this session, and we'll meet in the video course. Good luck.